Hello everybody, Bob6983 here, and we are back for some more Kirby Superstar Ultra. In the last episode, we just finished Milky Way Wishes by defeating Marks. And in this episode, we're going to be starting a new mode called Revenge of the King. I just wanted to start it off, not started it off here. Good English, me. Started off here because, as you can see, we are 90% done with the game. The rest of it is just like extra additional things, but the extra additional things definitely do take a very long time to do. So once we're done with everything that I want to show you, I'll show you the 100%ed version. But yeah, at the moment, we will start here. So without further ado, let us start Revenge of the King. I'm not gonna lie, I thought there was dialogue, so that's why I swapped it over to this screen. For now, let's do this screen. Okay, now we can finally swap over to this. Purple plants. So, remember when I said during the very first mode of the game, I don't remember what the first mode of the game was. I forget, honestly. But remember when I said that it was very similar to the original Kirby's Dream Land. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking today, but that was kind of a lie. It's more so like that. It's sort of a continuation, or rather like a redone version of the original Kirby's Dream Land, because not everything was covered for it, and there's a few things that were skipped, like the remainder of the area for Krakow, not all of Lololo and Lololo's castle, not all of the underwater area, all that stuff. And right here, these enemies are what the enemies turn into after you beat Kirby's Dream Land for the first time. You get to play a harder version of the game with less HP. This is just kind of showing you, oh, this is what the game would look like. Like, these are what the enemies would look like if you were to beat Kirby's Dream Land originally. Like, I guess reusing the enemies. I have no idea what these enemies are called because they're very different than the normal ones. So I guess just be wary of that if you ever want to, like, if you ever want to go through this mode, just know things are going to be a lot tougher than before. But I guess that is the long way of saying it. Spring Breeze, that's the name of the mode. Spring Breeze and this one, Revenge of the King, are not exactly like one-to-one replicas of Kirby's Dream Land. But they are very close to being like that. So, although you play Spring Breeze and Revenge of the King, that's not exactly the same. It's just, I guess, it's like a TLDR version of it. Ooh, we have not seen you in a very long time. You were in, hang on, let me toss this out. You were in Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland, that elephant boss. So it's really interesting to see it now. Ouch. That Cappy looked really sad. I'm not even sure if it is a Cappy because these enemies, I do believe, have different names. Oh! I don't remember what this one is called specifically. I always get the Sword Knight and Blade Knight names wrong, but whatever. The sword ability enemy was doing the multiple attack thing that you can do with sword. That's really cool. You're making these enemies much tougher, is basically the gist of this. But you can see how this looks very similar to the Spring Breeze, like we already did. You can see how it's very similar. It's just slightly different with tougher enemies. Ooh, Biospark. Well, I want that, and give me... There we go. So I don't know if you've been seeing me do this, but that attack that I do right there is the normal, like, just B attack if you hold it. So that's probably one of the strongest attacks for a ninja. It's just the holding the neutral attack with your kunai. Yes, I know ninja terms. Nah, not a lot, but just a few. Doing that. But yeah, if you want to do your strongest attack, do that. This won't really do much. Leave them alone, please. Leave Bugsy alone, please, and thank you. Fine. Kunai. But I lost my train of thought. Oh, right, I was saying the strongest attack for Ninja was that. In later Kirby games, they upgrade Ninja a bit more. Like, you can throw like a smoke bomb down, and then like you can do like a cherry blossom bomb as well. There's a lot of things that you can do. Also, Bugsy, I'm not sure that you're ready for this. I believe this is the EX version of Wispy Woods. When I say EX, it's that these bosses have different variations to their to the boss rush, or to the boss mode that they are. I don't know how I'm describing this very poorly, but basically the EX versions of bosses are a lot tougher than your normal version of the boss. So Wispy Woods here is, instead of throwing wind gusts, it's throwing tornadoes. There's a lot more Gordos coming out. The purple apples you cannot inhale, I don't believe. So yeah, this is one of the many times that we can see harder bosses. They usually pop up in different versions of the arena. We haven't even gotten to the arena yet. We're gonna do that in another episode. Illusion Islands is next. Cool. But yeah, a thing in Kirby games is essentially the bosses get harder. They have EX versions of them. So you have to be on your A game when you're actually fighting them, because they are a lot more threatening than the original version of the boss. So although Kirby is a very, like cutesy and wholesome game, there are really tough aspects of this game, like especially the EX bosses and like the true arena, which we're going to get into after doing the normal arena. It gets pretty tough for like the veteran players that, actually spend time doing all this. People who 100% this game, like me. I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, I guess. I'm just saying I've done those things in the past. I'm not saying I'm good at them. I'm just saying I've done it before, so I'm used to it. That is all. But yeah, I guess long story short, that's what to expect. That is what to expect for the near future for those things with like the bosses. So right now we've definitely seen our very first iteration of an EX boss. We're gonna see plenty more. So I guess keep your guard up for those when they come. I'm not sure how many EX bosses there are in this mode specifically, but in this game I believe there were a good few amount. I don't believe the mini bosses have EX versions of themselves, but the normal bosses definitely do. This is very much just a hold forward section, and I guess survive and get to the next area. Ooh, that's I always forget that that's what the caboose turn into. They're a lot more vicious and violent. All right, and they don't really give you that many healing items. So you can definitely see that this mode is very, very tricky. Stone, get out of here, Stone. I should probably come up with like something to share while I'm, doing this. Oh, he disappeared into thin air. Interesting. There's a bomb for Crash. I guess one thing I can say, because this is very much involving my channel, we're just about on like the ending portion of recording Super Paper Mario. It's just finishing up lines with the last few men of actors for it. So we're getting very close to the finishing area of the project. Now we're just getting the last bit of it done, so that's great. There's a lot of really, really funny interactions between people that I'm very excited for once the end result is there. I may die honestly here. That thing is a replacement for Scarfies. I don't really know how to progress. I guess that's the best way. That thing is a replacement for Shotos. I've never dealt with, and that's a lie. I have dealt with them. I just don't remember them at the moment. What am I going to get? A mix of plasma. This is honestly probably the best case scenario if I can charge up a full charge. Thank you, Kirby. Oh, I almost just walked into that. I really... Okay, duly noted. Plasma doesn't work like it does in the original games. That is very good to know. Get out of here, please. Low Shotzo. Okay, give me a mix. I did not get it. That's the very first I've ever seen of that. I did not know that you could cancel a mix. Oh, and because you dropped the parasol, I don't get it. Okay, cool. A lot of things that I just don't remember about this mode. I feel like what I did do for this mode is that I tried to just get through it as quickly as possible. There really aren't collectibles that you can get. One of the twin lions. That's really cool. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen these guys. Oh, it's been ever since my Kirby Nightmare in Dreamland Let's Play. Oh, I'm so glad that I got to see them. Some of these bosses I really do love. Look at that background. It's really pretty. I always talk about this whenever I'm talking about Kirby with my friends, is that, oh, the backgrounds are so pretty, and like I love them, and like I would love to have them as paintings. High tack. Because like they just genuinely are so good. Hi Lololo and Lalala. I did not see that Lalala was on my level. That is very unfortunate. But yeah, they start carrying Gordos around. I know that they do that normally, but like they're a lot more faster and they carry Gordos, I think, more frequently. Oh, and then Gordos do end up popping up on like any random, I guess, rotation. Yeah, but again, this fight is pretty simple. Just beat them. There's no rush. Just do it, but cautiously, because like they are a bit tougher now. Okay. If we're continuing this kind of routine, the next boss should be Kracko. And knowing Kracko, Kracko is pretty tough in his EX form. Looks like it. Giant sneeze, and then we get the tiger. I should definitely learn like the harder, or rather the trickier Kirby enemies, because I see them from time to time. I just don't remember their names ever. I should probably do that as probably the only Kirby fan in my friend group. There you go, what'll do. And also, I guess as a Kirby fan, just in general, it would be nice to know that information to appease my curiosity. I feel like that's the right word, I'm not sure. Get out of here. I don't know what that cannon's name is. It's not a Shotzo, because the Shotzos are the ones that we've encountered the entire time. You know what? After this recording, or like sometime in the near future, preferably sooner rather than later, I will look up all these new enemy names, because they've popped up in the original Dreamland. They've been in here in the game for so long, they just don't pop up as frequently. I need to learn their names. Ooh, I got Knuckle Joe, but we don't really need that. Okay, let's go over here. Ooh, this is before Kracko goes into his actual form. I guess this is pre-game Kracko. Even though it's pre-game Kracko, you can definitely see how it's pretty tricky. Hey, there you go. I also did the dash. I don't know why I got hit. Well, whatever. I didn't really take much damage. What'll do, though, on the other hand, definitely did. But yeah, I can't ever stop gushing about like the backgrounds in Kirby games, because they're just so pretty. And like, I don't know if I will ever get to talk to somebody who's on like the Kirby development team. He has a spear. I saw him come down Yeah, they have spears in their hand. That's cool. But I don't know if I'll ever get to talk to, somebody on the Kirby development team ever. But I guess I'll just put this out there for like the universe to know. I am very proud of anybody who does like Kirby backgrounds because like they're just so beautiful, and like I have a genuine appreciation for people who do like the Kirby backgrounds because I always gush over them and they're so gorgeous. Ooh, you are going to be a nuisance. Or actually not that much of a nuisance. I'm sorry, what'll do. I'm gonna have to leave you over there. I'm sorry. Oh, we go up. Okay, cool. Oh, it's a plasma wisp. I didn't see that. I didn't see him there. Maybe he was invisible. I'm not sure. A sign mirror. Thank you for grabbing onto me. What'll do. This is not like the other games where like you can go into. It is like the other games. I shook myself. Like I was not expecting that. I was like, this is not like the other games where you can go into the moon. I pressed up and I went into the moon. This is groundbreaking for me. Like I know that in just about every Kirby game, there's usually a secret where you can just walk up into the moon and go through it. But like I had never tried it in this mode. That genuinely shook me as a Kirby fan. I'm sorry. But I like the cycle of, Kirby floating down with the parasol. This is one of my most favorite things about parasol is just, the cycle of just watching Kirby like slowly but surely go down on this parasol. It's very cute. I should just do the full drop down, honestly, because, oh, it's a wheelie. Also, there's a naughty over there. Also, not naughty as in N-A-U-G-H. Not that kind of naughty. It's N-O-D-D-Y. Like nodding off to sleep. Ooh, hello, Kracko. Finally, the big boss himself. He will drop a Waddle Doo, and then he'll do an attack. The one that shoots kind of like a beam attack outwards, and then he'll go to the next side. Another Waddle Doo will fall. What will his attack be? The rain, and it moves this time. Okay, another Waddle Doo. And then the lightning attack. Cool, a very fast one. And then will he swoop down? He will swoop down. Cool. And he's out for the count, but not before I took damage. Cool. All right. We are at the ending of this. Or rather, we're at the home stretch. Mount DDD Sky. It's not going to be a pushover like last time. Because before the king himself, we have to fight. Oh, my voice cracked there. We have to fight the blimp in the sky. If you want to know the name of the blimp in the sky, the blimp's name is Kabula. It is a reoccurring enemy boss in not every Kirby game, but from time to time. This is what I wanted to say during Milky Way Wishes. It's the vehicle that you ride to fight Kabula. That's what I wanted to say, but I held off from saying it. But yeah, what you want to do is essentially fight off Kabula. I believe Kabula's a female, I think. It's been a long time since I've looked at it. It's gonna try to spin into you. But yeah, essentially what you have to do is beat Kabula in this mode. The Gordos you cannot destroy. The cannons you sure as heck definitely can. Cannon. But enough of my jokes. Yeah, just keep shooting at Kabula. It's gonna shoot Bullet Bill, surprisingly, taking aspects of Mario. Yeah, just keep shooting it until Kabula goes down. And now we can finally go to Mount DDD. The final stage, the revenge. Great King, Kabula's been defeated. What should we do? You mean Kirby is coming here now? Relax, Great King. You must stay calm. Right. Well, here's what we do. Kirby will be ours. I never thought I would ever be voicing King DDD. glorious king. But I should probably, I don't know if I want to make Parasol Waddle Dee a helper, because as much as I appreciate Parasol Waddle Dee, I don't know if I want to do that for the upcoming fight. You'll see why I'm saying that. First, test him. Go, my servants! Oh, I don't remember his name. Oh, I'm really upset that I don't remember his name. But he is a Kirby boss in Nightmare in Dreamland, and I really do like him a lot. I really wish I did remember. Great King! He had an easy time! Well, see how he likes this next! I remember his voice in the anime. His voice was hilarious in the anime. I don't know who voices him in the anime. I have to look that up after this, because I remember his voice in the anime. It was so funny. I need to go back and rewatch Kirby Right Back At You. It's so much fun. Ooh, a wheelie boss. And one more up our sleeve. Distal. Yeah. Let's take wheelie for ourselves. Yeah. Unthinkable. He beat that one too. Kirby's approaching here, Your Majesty. Cursed pink lump. I can't believe it. Great King, pull yourself together. I remember in the anime, he'd be like, I need a monster to capture that there Kirby. It was really funny to just hear him at all times. There was one episode where like he was talking to an anime character whose name is Escargoon. Surprisingly, Escargoon showed up in, I think, Mass Attack, which is really cool. An anime character that appeared in anime first, and then in the video games. Third one's the charm. Get him, Fan. Ooh, I'm glad that they even say the name of the enemy. It's the elephant one. Fight! I'm gonna get rid of this because I really don't want this. Leave Cymera alone. I can't help you there, Cymera. I'm sorry. Oh, you tossed the apple backwards. You're very fast for an elephant. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Time to regenerate Cymera's HP. Oh no. You're doing a lot of damage to Cymera. I really can't do much because... Okay, there we go. Finally. Suplex. Great King! He beat Fan too! All right, call the cavalry. Yes, Your Highness. Cool. Now we just keep progressing. We need to regain as much HP as possible. Great. We don't really need that one up. We have 5 lives. Well, I say that, but you know what? I can't even be on the safe side with Suplex because I can't even go down there. I could take Cymera for myself technically, but too lazy. All right, we've regained just about all of our HP. Enough. Kirby, face Twin Fire Lions. Go get him. Finally, both of them. The 2-for-1 deal, like I said at Costco. Oh! Cool. Pretty easy. Especially with those attacks where it's like a literal command grab. They do so much damage to the bosses, so it's unfortunately very easy. Oh no, he beat everyone we have. Can't anyone beat that guy? Just voicing DDD just makes me want to watch it more and more. Great King, Kirby made it here. What do we do? We're done for. Only one option. Okay then, I guess it's your turn. Great King, I can't do it alone. Fine, you can go. You've been separated. Don't go, King. I'm sorry. Great King. I love Bandinity so much. It's time for my secret weapon. Now you pay, Kirby. Look at all these Waddle Dees with spears. It's a little odd seeing that, honestly. I forgot I have the suplex down kick. I completely forgot about that. I'm gonna do one of these, the air pellets. I really don't want to do this. By the way, you can beat this bandana Waddle Dee just by inhaling it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna give Symir or rather, I'm gonna give bandana Waddle Dee the honor of dying normally, not in a unfortunate manner of just being inhaled by Kirby. You can definitely just beat that boss fight just by inhaling him. It's a really sad way to go. Okay. Finally, the time has come. You made it here. Now arm yourself. Oh, look, Bandana Waddle Dee's back there. Oh, he's his only fan at this point. At the beginning of the game, everybody was cheering for him. Now it's only Bandana D. Aww. Our grudge will be settled at last. Meet my powerful secret weapon, the brand new DDD hammer. This is the masked DDD. He does not flinch ever, or just about ever, honestly. And a few of his attacks he will flinch, but here specifically, like with his hammer swings, he does not. He does a hammer swing here where he just goes around the entire stage. He is a force to be reckoned with now. Like, you need to be doing as much damage because he will do everything in his power to actually defeat you now. He is actually a threat now. He will toss missiles out of his giant mallet as well, his electric mallet. He can also toss fire out of it, I believe. So be wary. Like here's the missiles. See how he's not really flinching that much. He's doing everything in his power to stop us. Gonna do one more swing. Unfortunately for the king, hammer is a really powerful weapon for us. He does the float, but I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm sorry. I'm real sorry. This is one of the last times King Dedede ever challenges Kirby unless he's mind controlled. This was the very last time the king probably ever faced off against Kirby, like ever. And that's it. It's a rather sad ending for King Dedede's story. After this, he just gave up challenging Kirby. He didn't really see a point anymore, honestly, to do it. So he just kind of accepted defeat. If you want to know, this scene is called The Sun and the King, or it might be the King and the Sun, one of the two. But yeah, you can't help but feel bad for him, honestly. And like the music that plays, it's just chef's kiss for this scene. It's very impactful, albeit, you know, for like a cutesy game. It's really sad. And then all the Waddle Dees just slowly but surely follow him. It's really sad. But how'd you guys like this mode? I personally really love this mode, especially with the ending. And Bandana Waddle Dee's there. Aw. Well, that's the end of the feud between Kirby and King Dedede. There are other feuds with, you know, King Dedede and Kirby later on in the series, but it's usually when he's like controlled by somebody else. This is the last time he for real puts an effort into doing it. But now we can play Meta Nightmare Ultra. So, with that out of the way, thank you all so much for watching. Next time, we will tackle Meta Nightmare Ultra. That will be the last main mode of the game. We are finally approaching the last little bit of game. After that, after Meta Nightmare Ultra, we will do one run through of the arena, one run through of Helper to Hero, and one run through of the true arena. And that should be it for Kirby Superstar Ultra. So, until next time, see you all then for the last main story mode of Meta Nightmare Ultra. I'm honestly not sure how many episodes it's going to be, but yeah, we'll figure that out when we figure that out. So until next time, see you all then.